There are three types of backup sites that are identified in this industry that we'd like to step through now. And then I have a couple of things to say about it. So here are the three backup site types. Hot site, that's a backup site that's fully decked out. It's got duplicate equipment. The computers are ready to go. Sometimes the data is mirrored to that site, so even it's ready to go. You can have this thing ready to run in seconds, minutes, maybe hours at the most. This would be a high-profile company, typically maybe an Amazon or somebody who has to have a site ready to go in no time at all if a disaster strikes. A warm site would be a backup site that has the equipment, but it's not all configured and ready to go. So you may have to move your backup data to it, for example, do some minor configuration. It might take a day or two to get it ready. And then a cold site is simply a site identified, a place. It's mainly just a space. You may have to move some equipment into it. You might have some skeletal equipment already there, but typically will take several days to set up. A very small organization might have something like that. Now, I said I have a couple of things to say about this. You can see when looking at this why companies are moving more and more to the cloud. This model is kind of an older model. It's very, very expensive if you have hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars worth of equipment and you have to duplicate that equipment in a second location. That is not cheap, either to build or to maintain. And so you can see why the cloud is so popular now. And we can move data from one cloud location to another very quickly if we want to back it up. So for example, I might have all of my servers being virtual servers from a Microsoft cloud, and I might have a Amazon AWS cloud service ready as my backup. So I can very quickly move my data from one to another, or it may already be mirrored from one to the other. So this is a very nice way. Besides that, with the cloud, I don't even have my local site. All I have is the equipment that I need to interact with that cloud site. So again, it's very handy to have backups in the cloud where somebody else is responsible for backing up those systems in the event of a disaster.